Alsa na kayo nang matapos na. Ibig sabihin, kampante po ang presidente na wala namang suporta na manggagaling sa hanay ng militar para patalsikin siya sa pwesto. So yung kanyang seeming incitement.
Tina Panganiban Perez.
Hi Tina, welcome. Are you here long term or just visiting?
Just for today, sir. I miss you.
I miss also you in the house. Tell them I miss all of them.
I'm not there anymore, sir.
Wala ka na? Saan ka na?
GA.
General assignment.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Sir, I'd like to know your reaction to the resolution filed by Senator Trillanes to investigate possible conflict of interest of relatives of government officials who may have contracts with government.
Well, that's a resolution that should be acted upon by the Senate. We cannot interfere with it because the Senate has plenary powers to conduct its own Senate investigations.
But initially, based on the reports that came out so far, do you think there's a conflict of interest? Especially SAP Bongo was mentioned in the resolution, sir.
I'm not aware of any conflict of interest on the part of anyone, and I'm sure SAP Bongo can very well defend himself.
Sir, last na po. On the statement of the President, seemingly daring the military to oust him, ini-instigate niya. Ano bang purpose ni Presidente dun sa pagsasalita niya ng...
Ang konteksto po kasi ni Presidente, sabi niya kung gusto niyo talagang mag-alsa na kayo nang matapos na. Ibig sabihin, kampante po ang Presidente na wala namang suporta na manggagaling sa hanay ng militar para patalsikin siya sa pwesto. So yung kanyang seeming incitement is actually also an expression of confidence na wala naman susunod po kay Senator Trillanes at sa kanyang mga kasama.
Follow-up? Pia.
Sir, yesterday President Duterte was talking about a September 21 plot to assassinate him. Ano po ba yung information na hawak niya?
Hindi ko po alam kung assassination yun. No? Ang narinig ko lang po is yung sabuatan sa panig ng komunista, ng mga Magdalo at ng mga Dilawan. No? At ang sabi po niya, this is based on intel. No? So we leave it at that because I was not privy to the intel that the President received.
So you don't know, sir, where he got the intel info?
He did say it from a foreign government.
Meron po ba tayong indication kung sino tong bansa na ito, sir?
None. Because I'm not privy to that intel.
Sir, is this a regular thing for a country to spy on the government's perceived enemies?
I do not know if it is a regular thing. What I do know is that's the nature of intel. Intel precisely is intended to provide you information to avoid eventualities.
Thank you, sir.
Nestor?
Sir, why is the President yesterday parang suddenly challenging the military to stage mutiny against him if they are no longer happy with his leadership? Does this not mean that he is challenging the loyalty of the AFP because during his arrival speech last week and he mentioned that there was no need for a loyalty check among the military and the police?
As I said, I think the proper context is challenge niya dahil sigurado naman siya na walang suporta. So, pero sinasabi niya, ako'y hindi kapituko. Kung gusto niyo, gawin niyo. But I think the President, by saying so, remains confident na walang banta sa kanyang administrasyon at wala namang sasama sa mga komunista at saka dun sa mga nagbabalak na patalsikin siya.
Ina Andolong.
Hi, sir. Sir, dun po sa Intel, the President said that he wants these declassified. How soon will this be released? Because he said any day now.
We'll just have to wait.
Sir, but it would seem that the President is aware of kung saan nga tong galing, as he mentioned, and he's okay with this. Isn't this interference?
No. Oh, you know, even as early as the time when we developed interstate relations, no, the gathering of intel has always been recognized as a function of diplomatic missions. No? We have regular reports from our own embassies. We all also get intel information. That's the nature of diplomatic relations nowadays.
Okay. So just to be clear, the President does not see anything wrong with other countries listening to conversations of people here in the Philippines.
Well, we have been beneficiaries of shared information from the United States about terrorist groups. Nothing wrong with that.
And he does not intend to call them out for listening in to conversations here. I mean, what also makes you sure that, I mean, are you not worried that they may also be listening to government officials?
I'm sure everyone is listening to everyone else. And that is why the rule now is don't use your telephone.
And this is not something for ordinary people to be worried about.
Well, at this time and age, you need to know that oftentimes privacy of communication is seriously challenged, not just by Intel individuals, but because of the nature of the technology. No? So take extraordinary precautions in protecting the privacy of your communication.
Thank you, sir.
Tina? Okay. Christine?
Sir, yesterday the president said parang another legal basis for voiding the amnesty of Senator Trillanes is that it was Gasmin former Secretary Gasmin who signed the amnesty. But this was not contained in Proclamation 572. Will there be an addendum, if ever, to the proclamation?
No need, because now the case is before.